me to state the obvious. I'm not here to gripe about Washington today. There are plenty of people who do that every single day. But I want to talk about how we can change Washington, really change Washington, and how we have to change about how we talk about our vision for America. It's no longer okay just to say, hey, we're not those guys. We have to show that we're better, and we are better. And we have to make a compelling case so that we can convince Democrats, Independents, Greens, and others that they want to come out and vote for us and put our ideas into place. I would like to talk about 3 areas that I think we can show the American people that we are serious about fighting for them and that we deserve to be in charge of the country. First, we have to fight for our democracy. We have to fight for meaningful campaign finance reform, and nothing could be higher on that list than getting rid of the Citizens United States. Corporations are not evil, and money is not free speech. And that is exactly what the constitutional amendment that Representative Rick Nolan from Minnesota and I have introduced in the House of Representatives. We're going to grassroots activists across the country. We're putting this on local referendum ballots to try to show this grassroots support that only people are people, and we have to get our electoral system back from the special interests that dominate and shape it every day. And we also have to fight for the right to vote for every single person. But after the Supreme Court decision striking down Section 5, it was a blow to our democracy. As of a couple months ago, there were over 80 bills in over 30 states trying to limit people's access to the ballot. And we can fight this state by state. But we also have to fight it at the federal level. And that's why Representative Pete Ellis from Minnesota and I have introduced our right to vote constitutional amendment. Believe it or not, but right now, there is no explicit right to vote in our Constitution. It's certainly implied. There are amendments that provide against discrimination, but there is no explicit right. And because we don't have that explicit right, we have to go to the states and someone has to prove that they've been harmed by a voting law change, rather than just the opposite, where a state would have to prove they're not harming someone from having access to the ballot. That right to vote is our great equalizer. The one thing that my brother and I have in common with the Koch brothers is that we have a single right to vote for each of us. And we have to act to make sure that we have that equal right to vote for everyone. There's not a real democracy without